Okay, Ventrac owners and TRX owners and wannabes, back with another video here. I've had a chance to put a few hours on this thing here. The new addition to my stable here. So wanted to give you some feedback on it because this is what I was looking at as replacing my Ventrac over there, like I've been talking about. So I wanted to know what kind of a job it did on the material. So I took it on some light grass, heavy grass, some thicker brush, and some thicker heavier woody weeds, like 1 inch, 1.5, even 2 inch stuff. And believe it or not, it blew me away. It handled it no problem. Now I'm pretty intrepid. I've been driving these tractors, everything. I'll go off cliffs, steep hills. I'll push into brush and and dig stuff out. I don't even know what's in there until you find out, right? You gotta press in there and hit it. So again, I wanted to know what kind of a cut it was going to give me, how it would handle material, and how fast and comfortable it could be. Because to be honest with you, my Ventrac is uncomfortable when you start going at higher speeds, even with a track seat. And I highly recommend any of you and all of you that have Ventracs out there, you go on Amazon and look up track seat. They're all the same and they bolt right on. You don't have to drill any holes. You just take off the seat and put it between the rails and the chassis. So anyway, I have another video on that, but excellent, really made a big improvement, but still nothing like this comfortable seat. This suspension seat is really primo. It is very comfortable, and I put it in high gear. It has 2 speeds, low speed and high speed. That's where you select the high speed and low speed. So I put it in high and went full out on a field that had gopher holes in it and little ravines from washing. It was kind of a slight hill. And I went on it sideways, and it was very comfortable. I mean, full blast, both sides of your controllers there, the control arm, full throttle forward, full throttle on the throttle, and it was just comfortable. I could do it probably for hours. I don't know about all day, because it is some bumpiness, but I probably could do it all day. No problems whatsoever, except for when you hit really thick, heavy grass. You did have to slow down because it is so wide, even with 37 horsepower. Because I had it really low to the ground. I had it, I think, 3 inches. It says 4 inches, no, 2 inches. So it says 3 inches is the lowest it can go there. And what I did was I dropped it all the way to the bottom, and that gave me another inch. So when I put it all the way down, it's pretty close. So you're going to be hitting dirt, rocks, any imperfections, which is nice if you want to mulch up some branches that you've got to handle, run over, or in your way, or piles of stuff. And I did do that. I did some here in my yard. I had some saplings that I'd cut down and threw them on the driveway and just ran over them. I also took off these guards. I don't like that. You see how debris piles up right there next to the belt? That could wear your belt, start fraying, depending on what kind of material you have. And it's pretty pretty safe. It has all kinds of safety features. If you get up out of the seat, it turns off. You can't sit back down in it real quickly and have it keep running. It just turns off. So you got to start the procedure all over again, put it in neutral, turn the throttle down, turn off the PTO, put the parking brake on, and then it'll start again. So it's pretty safe, and I don't think I'll be stepping on that. And I guess famous last words, right? I did get a heavy duty cover for the thing, and there it is. Family accessories, extra large. I got it on Amazon. I think it was $50, and it fits really nice. Too bad can't really put it over the canopy, and I'm not taking the canopy down every time I park it, so it just cover it pretty well. It just covers it, tuck it back in there, and it holds up pretty well. It reaches all the way from one end, covering my winch in the back, covers that, and it goes on both of the casters, the front there, just connects on both of those. So any questions, please let me know. It is really fun to drive, and it took hills really good, just like the Ventrac. You go up sideways, off the side, off the top, up, straight down, sideways. I think I feel a little safer in the Ventrac because it's just so much longer, and I'm pushing the deck way out in front of me. But I think that's just because I don't know what the limits of this thing are yet. At 30 degrees, the front wheels do start coming off the front, off the ground. So I'm not sure. I find it hard to believe that it'll flip over, especially since I have that in the back there, the winch. I don't think it'd go all the way over, but I gotta have to do a little more practice and experimentation on that. But the canopy and the fan work great, so that I did do some mowing in the sun, and everything's going as planned, working well. The toolbox is working out. There's nothing coming off that. The winch and all the cables are staying in place, and you do get a lot of debris everywhere. I mean, I was in the brush. You can see I pulled a lot of stuff out, but you can see how much dirt, brush, and sticks get jammed in there everywhere. But it's nice, isn't it? It's really easy to get to, cleans really opened up. I don't know if I showed you guys this modification also, but in the back here, where the main pulley for the drive belt connects, there was no cover underneath there, so I made my own. I took a piece of metal, there it is right there, and drilled a couple holes in it, welded it to a piece of angle iron, screwed it to the frame there, and split the metal there in the front there so it would sit on that frame there. But anyway, just more protection, because I hear that's one vulnerability that it has. If you don't cover that up, a branch or something, a little stick can get in there between the belt and the pulley and pop your belt right off, and you don't want any kind of problems, especially having to mess with that and the heat and the dust and the dirt. So I think they wanted like $120 for that. So anyway, I put that cover on there. Any questions, please let me know. Like I said, I think this is going to replace the Ventrac. I have my Ventrac for sale. I'm in San Diego County. If you have any questions, if you're interested in buying my Ventrac, it is November 22. So right before Thanksgiving in November, when you see this post, if you're interested, I got it up for $50,000. That's the 4500 Z. That's the big Kubota engine. I got the cutting blade, the rake, the grapple bucket, the stump grinder, the blower, and then the flail mower in the front there, the fast cut, for 50 grand. So over like 64,000 for everything. Plus I got all the front and rear hydraulics, the fan, the canopy, all that stuff. So anyway, anybody interested, message me and leave me some comments. I'll get back to you. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment and ask me some questions. And if you want to see it on something, I'll definitely try to get it. It's kind of slow season here in San Diego County for mowing weeds. So I'm going to have to wait till next year to probably, put it through more challenges. But for right now, I'm really happy with this thing. And it looks awesome. It drives awesome. I mean, it's unstoppable. It climbs and and gets everything. Only, like I said, I did get it stuck one time on the edge of a steep hill. I high centered it, but that's why I got the winch on there. So anyway, thanks again, you guys. Appreciate all your comments and questions, and subscribe. That helps. I think if you guys have a channel, I'll subscribe to you guys too. Thanks again, you guys.